Good morning, my friends. Happy Saturday. Welcome back to Managing Mona's Moolah. I am Mona. So on a Saturday morning, you find me enjoying my coffee. So here's cheers to you. So today I'm very excited. I have a mortgage update for May 2023. And as many of you may know, my mortgage is my only debt. So I am throwing everything I have to reduce this mortgage to zero. And that is difficult. It's challenging, and I'm on my journey. Let me share. This is my workbook once again. I am not a fancy gal with fancy Excel spreadsheets. I like pen and paper, and I like to record my progress and write it down. It tends to stick with me, and I tend to remember the details. So this is my book that I purchased. It's just a little workbook, Mortgage Amortization Tracker. So let's jump to a summary of my mortgage information, just to put things in perspective. So the selling price of this home was $227,000. Now this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, full double size car garage, laundry room. It's a very comfortable home in a very quiet neighborhood. I won't tell you the state. Maybe you can figure it out as we move along, but I am either in Arizona, Texas, or New Mexico. So let's see if you could take a guess. So anyway, this home was $227,000 when I purchased it. I put down the 20% so that I can avoid paying PMI. So this was the value of the loan. It's a fixed interest rate at 3.75%. And I'm going to show you a sneaky way how I have avoided paying this 3.75%. And I didn't even have to refinance. Originally, it was for 30 years. I took this loan out on November 30, 2015. So I have been paying on this mortgage 7 years and 6 months. So it's a very comfortable, spacious home, and I am so comfortable and happy here. So that's where I came from. Let me show you where I am at. So here we are for May 1st. And I'm going to have to write at an angle. So let me just take a real quick sip of my coffee, and then I'll start right here. Okay. So last month in April, my ending balance at the end of April was $99,976.98. And so that is where I placed my goal dollar value to bring down to zero, and the day that I started. Each balloon is worth $1,000. So we've made some great progress. I'm going to tilt this at an angle just a tiny bit, because if not, my writing will be very sloppy. So, okay. So May 1st, my mortgage came out as normal, and that regular payment was $1,785.49. So that is the regular monthly mortgage payment that is drafted from my checking account every month. So the amount of interest this time around, $312.43. Notice how that's quite a nice little dip from last month. And even from the beginning of the year, it was $359. Now it's $312. So this is the column that I pay special attention to. So of my regular drafted payment, I have a portion of this $1785.49 going directly to my principal, and that is $528.59. And I elect to pay an additional $600, so I'm going to place that right here. And the amount to my escrow, I really don't pay too much attention to it. It's the same amount every month. So it's $344.47. Okay. So the easiest way for me to calculate what my remaining balance is to take the $99,976 98 cents, and I have to subtract these dollar values that I applied directly to that principal. So I'm going to subtract $529.59, and I'm also going to subtract the extra that I pay of $600. So now, as of today, my balance is $98,847.39. So every 1,000, I get to drop, I get to color a balloon. So let's first take my starting balance, 99,976.98 minus 529.59 minus 600. So that's 98,847. So let's take the difference. So my principal has dropped $1,129.59. Yay! So I get to color in a balloon for May. I'm going to pick this really pretty purplish color. Then I'm going to show you what I plan to do. Let's take this side. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Oh, which one shall I pick? Oh, choices, right? So, oh dear, let's just pick this one right here in the center. Okay. Okay. Yay. All right, yay, I colored in my first balloon. But I also want to share something else with you. Okay, so I know I only get to color in a balloon. This is my balance as of May, $98,847.39. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plan away. Maybe in May, I'll get to color an additional balloon if I can just drop this down by another $1,000. So I'm going to see how I can do that. So let's come to my notes for May. Okay. So with my regular payment, this is the breakdown. So I'm going to try to do the straight line so I don't mess things up too much. So you'll see what I'm going to do here in just a second. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to create this table here, and I'm going to plan my next move, right? Okay, so with this 1785, this went to escrow. That again is 344. 47. And the interest the price I'm paying for borrowing the money every month, $312.43. And then on 5/1 to principal, it was $528.59, and then my extra $600. So right away we know 528.59 plus 600. So that's 1,000 for sure. And then $128.59 towards my next 1,000. So this is what I plan. If my boyfriend is able to contribute, I'm going to plan my revenge on this mortgage, right? So I have to plan my next move. So April, let's say the 15th. If my boyfriend contributes, and he usually contributes 400. We have a lot going on, so I don't know if he will, but this is my plan anyway. So I have 128.59 plus the 400 that he might be able to contribute. So that's 528.59. So if I plan for the next 1,000, I would have to come up with an additional $472 for my next paycheck, which my next payday is on the 12th, right? So if I can manage to scrape up these two along with this amount, that'll be an extra $1,000. See that? So let me add all those together. 128.59 plus 400 plus 472 estimated for my April. Why am I saying April? I mean May. Oh goodness, I'm so behind the times. So that's $1,000 and 59 cents extra. Let me see if I have some white out here. I'm going to take that. I don't know why I'm putting April. That's strange. I guess I got stuck last month or something. Okay, let me put May. Okay, so this is just estimated. I don't know if this is going to happen. If this happens, then this 472 will happen. So then, if that happens, I will have met $1,000 for the first half of May. And then this, if I can scrounge up the extra money, I will come up with an additional 1,000 to color in another balloon for May. So let's see if this will happen. I'm not too sure. We have some things. You know, if it's one thing I can share with you about owning a home, it's so important to have an emergency fund because so many things can and will go wrong. I have two major goals that I'd like to tackle within the next couple of years. So I'm trying to be very strategic about my money and saving. So one of my house goals is to put some stucco on this home because this house was built in 1997, and so the exterior of the home needs a brand new face of stucco. So there's some cracks. Well, if you figure it's 2023 and it was built in 1997, so this home is 26 years old. So we always have to keep into account that there's going to be some maintenance costs, and maintenance on a home is not cheap. So you always have to make sure you have an emergency fund tucked away for those unexpected maintenance items. My second goal within the next 2 years on this home is I want to replace the cabinets in the kitchen. And I saw some beautiful ones I went over to the local big chain hardware store, right? So I went over 5 minutes from my house and they have some beautiful cabinets. So that is expensive. So all these dreamy projects and maintenance and giving my home a facelift, if you will, or an uplift, they're expensive. So we really, really have to save. And so while I am trying to apply money directly to my principal, I always have to remember to take it easy because being ambitious here, I do not want my emergency fund to go down so low that I can't handle an emergency in the future. So I have one other thing I'd like to share with you. Let me take a sip of my coffee. I love coffee on Saturday mornings. So let me show you something that I found the other day. And I need your help, really, because I'm trying to understand something. Now, when I first took this mortgage loan, it was November 30, 2015. And when you close on a home, they give you a stack of papers. There's no reasonable expectation that somebody can go in there and read every word. This was a 7-page document that they gave me, and it's called a loan amortization schedule. At that time, November 30, 2015, they were taking into account my current payment at that time, which I don't even remember, but I suppose it's here. Well, anyway, I cut out all the loan number and all the private information, but this was a legal size and it's 7 pages. So I wanted to point something out to you. So this loan amortization schedule is something you would receive when you close on a home. So it has a bunch of columns on here, and it has payment number, your payment date, the payment amount, principal portion, interest portion, ending balance, PMI amount, and resulting loan to value percentage. And that was one of my questions to you. If you happen to know why I should think this column is important, I'd like to know, because loan to value percentage, for some reason they found it important enough to put on this paper, but I don't understand why I should care about this column too much. So anyway, something interesting I'd like to share with you. So this is a projection. It's just an estimate, and it goes out for the entire 30 years. So notice how at the end there's 360 payments, okay, that they've estimated out into the future. So if I look for today's date, which is May 2023. So if I look for May 1st, 2023, notice how they're projecting and estimating a balance of $153,584.70. Oh heavens. Let's take a look at this number here for just a second. $153,584.70, but my current balance on this mortgage is 98. Oh, where did I put it? 98,847.39. So I am $54,637.31 ahead of schedule. I have paid that much more against this mortgage and reduced my mortgage principal balance. So much so that this amortization schedule is so outdated. I probably should ask for a current one. But the lender projected that I would owe $153,584.70 on May 1st, 2023. Well, that's just not reality. I have aggressively paid since I took this loan, and my current balance is $54,637 less because my mortgage balance is $98,000, right? So I just wanted to show you the power of numbers. So now let me show you something else. So what I continue to do is I continue to not only look for May 2023, but I was curious if my balance is currently 98. Oh, I apologize. I should be 98,847. Let's look for the ending balance on this column right here. 98,847. Nope. Notice how this is carrying me through 25, 26, 27, the year calendar 2029. So nope, we got to keep going. So here's the balance right here. Check this out. It's very, very interesting to me. So you see how the closest number is $98,470. And they projected that I would hit this balance October 1st, 2033. And here it is May 2023, and I hit this balance a whole 10 years sooner. So if it's May 2023, can you imagine shaving off 10 years off your mortgage just by paying extra to your principal? This is what I have done. This just kind of blows my mind, and I wanted to let you know that I didn't refinance anything. I know that there are lower interest rates out there, but why be so scope locked on an interest rate when you have the power to control how much you're paying in interest? So if I am thinking about this correctly, now remember, I'm not an expert. I am just trying to understand what this all means. If I am interpreting this correctly, I have shaved off 10 years of this mortgage, meaning the lender has been cheated out of 10 years of paying that interest. Boo hoo, right? I don't care about that. What I care about is paying less. And I didn't even have to finance anything. So I just wanted to show you, if I'm understanding this correctly, and the trajectory that I'm on, can you imagine how much sooner than 30 years I will pay this mortgage off if I just continue to do what I am doing? And the lender's not going to get 3.75% anyway, because I view it as cheating the lender out of 3.75% all those 10 years that I shaved off this mortgage. So if I'm understanding it correctly, I have conquered quite a bit, and I am not done yet. I am aggressively tackling this mortgage, and I just want to see. Now, I don't know what this means, loan to value, because as you know, the value of real estate tends to go up. So the value of this home back in 2015, I know it's not the same, right? It was $227,000 selling price of the home. But I'm sure I wouldn't put this house back on the market for the same price. Usually real estate increases in value. So this loan to value percentage is off. I don't really understand this too much, but I do understand one thing, is that I have shaved off over 10 years of this mortgage just by paying extra to the principal. So if we're going to get in the details, let's see, June, July, August, September, 10 years and 5 months, 10 years, 4 months, because the lender projected and estimated that I would reach this balance October 1st, 2033. Yay! Let's do the happy dance. Woohoo! I am 10 years ahead of schedule. Right? I mean, am I understanding this correctly? Well, I am going to just relish in my happiness, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. Put a comment in the comments box and tell me what you think. So this goes on. This paper has many columns. It's going into 2034, 37, the year 2038. So the last year on this for a 30-year mortgage is, they estimated that I would pay it off December 1st, 2045. Oh my gosh. So anyway, I just wanted to share my Happy news! Yay! Um, so that's all I wanted to share was my mortgage update. So I am rocking and rolling on this mortgage. Watch me pay it down. I am so stoked. I am so happy. I am determined. The lender is not going to get that 3.75%. And based on my understanding, there is no need for me to pay refinancing fees and costs and all this paperwork all over again. And it's like, no, 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 no. I will just keep on trucking and doing what I'm doing. And let's see when this all shakes out how soon I can pay this off. So I'm 7 years, 6 months into this mortgage, and I am not going to take 30 years to pay it. Watch me. Come along with me. Share my joy, share my excitement. I am ready and determined. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Please enjoy your weekend. Have fun with your family and your friends and your pets. I wish you all peace, and financial steady progress. That's all we can do. And so, thank you for being here and sharing a part of your morning with me, or your day, or your evening. If you're so inclined, please like this video, give it a nice thumbs up, and subscribe if you like this kind of content. I will see you next time. Have a beautiful day. Bye.